minutes. Leave me alone. And we're broadcasting.
Hey! Hello, people of the Intertron.
Nobody told me that the
Hello.
Raspberry Pi was down.
It was up when I checked it about a bit over an hour ago.
Dale saying he crashed it,
That's
I think
what
is the
he
takeaway
said?
from that.
Oh, shut up. Why is everyone picking on me tonight? What have I done? I haven't done anything.
Grumpy Dale!
I haven't done anything.
Just as long as Grumpy Ranger doesn't shoot me.
Well, I make no promises.
Ladies, you're both beautiful.
But I'm not crunchy. I'm not pushing it to the limit.
No, you're not.
Surprisingly.
So it might be a short in your microphone.
For fuck's sake. Whatever.
But yeah, we swear, people.
I don't care at this point.
I just
Oh, wow.
A couple sips of sake and Dale becomes a redneck, man. This is great.
Well, it's not that. You know how much trouble I've been having with this microphone this last week.
We now may have discovered what it is. It might be an extra short on the external.
Ugh. Which means I have to buy a new microphone.
Yes.
No,
Buy one of the Disney ones.
because they're high quality.
Disney
Does it
Anyway,
have mouse ears on it?
They do, in fact.
Which show is this? 136?
136, yes sir.
And a full what?
13.
All right. So then I'm going to switch my screen here
Mm-hmm.
and switch to that. There, get rid of that.
You guys are hearing
What?
What's that?
you guys aren't getting feedback. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
You guys hear me? Hey, do you guys hear?
Yeah, that's basically what it was. Hey, do you guys hear?
All right,
I
the
didn't
Raspberry Pi
have
is back up.
audition open.
Kill all of you.
Jeez! Holy
Off
crap!
the rails. I'm gonna move my microphone.
Dang,
If I end up in a hay factory, I'm just going to light it on fire.
the Revenant, man.
Lord,
The
blah blah blah.
Revenant.
All right, we're gonna go. All right, starting in as soon as I can pull up the right intro. 5, 4, 3.
Mobile low bandwidth simulcast of this show available on Alpha Geek Radio. Using your mobile device web browser, go to mobile.alphageekradio.com to tune in now.
You are listening to a podcast of the Geek.io Media Network. For all of our shows and more, visit geek-io.net. And to help support the network, head over to patreon.com/geek.io.
Hello, gentle listener. While Geek.io holds its talent to the highest standards, what follows will likely involve the sort of language usually reserved for sailors on leave. If you're of a delicate disposition, then perhaps you would consider a different podcast.
Welcome, brave adventurer, to the Mana Pool. Join our Dungeon Master CJ as he guides his group through the enchanted pages of the Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Our intrepid noobs, Andy, Dale, Jarred, and Raul, are unproven in combat and ignorant of the dangers ahead. They think they're ready for an adventure, but can they handle the Princes of the Apocalypse? You are hearing a live playthrough from Princes of the Apocalypse, a campaign from the Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition from Wizards of the Coast. All mathematical errors default named to CJ Boat and do not reflect the Wizards of the Coast, the rest of the Geek.io Media Network, its managers, producers, hosts, their families, or affiliates.
This is all very, very true. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Geek.io show number 136, and or the Mana Pool number 13. Lucky number
We're all
13, where we are playing the 5th edition campaign, Princes of the Apocalypse from Wizards of the Coast. I am your host and GDDM CJ Boat.
And I'm Jarred Azevedo playing Draku Bloodfang.
You're super quiet, buddy.
Oh no, what happened?
I'm Raul Garza playing Sabata.
I'm Andy Young playing Dahlgren Brightpath.
And I'm Mr. Grumpy playing Davdak, or as my friends better know me as Captain Sparkle Pants.
Captain Grumpy Pants.
How quiet am I now, Captain
you're-
Sparkle Pants?
You are
You're great now.
Much
You're
not
great,
quiet.
much not quieter.
Yeah, you got
Too
hot
much?
fast. And
Too much?
That's,
Yeah,
Did I-
too much.
did I
That's
bring it
saying
back too much?
We need a little
Yeah.
less jazz.
You're
Just a
coming
little
in.
less.
You're coming in
How
hot.
about- how
You're
about
coming
now?
in
Is
hot
that a
there,
little
buddy.
better? That's
You're hot
There
even
you
for
go.
you, Jazz.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey now.
Just a reminder, this is the Mana Pool, and we are brought to you solely by our Patreon over at patreon.com/geekio. If you want this to be a permanent weekly show, help us get to the rank to it, patreon.com/geekio. Oh boy, so it's been a while since we played, guys. How have you been?
Meh.
Pretty good.
It
I'll
was a
sum it up.
rough few weeks.
Sum it up. Yeah.
Grumpy,
There's like
apparently.
a Christmas in there and a New Year's.
Yeah. Those are both
Also-
okay. Those are both
Also,
okay.
Disney World.
Yes.
Country going insane over Powerball.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, there's that.
I bought some tickets, but not like
Yeah.
$400 worth or anything.
No.
No.
You got anything like that where you're from, Dale?
Oh, absolutely. We have like 4 different types of lotteries weekly.
Wow.
Come on.
We're probably at more than 4 now, at least
Yeah.
out here. We have the
Yeah.
big ones, and then the ones that people like play weekly for like a couple
Yeah.
$1,000 as opposed to the big jackpots.
I think the only day that we don't have a lottery on is
Sunday?
a Thursday night, funnily enough.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
which is really bizarre. Actually, no, our Powerball's on Thursday night.
And also, I know
Friday
this
night.
is a family show mostly, but screw cancer. Too many people.
Oh,
this-
yeah.
Too
Seriously,
many
fuck
people. This is
Frickin'.
ridiculous.
R.I.P. Alan Rickman. Seriously, that's David Bowie. Seriously,
voice-
F cancer.
Yeah, the voice of Robin Hood. It's no good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian Bedford, voice of Robin Hood.
The emotional robot.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. So moving on to more of a pleasant topic. Previously on the Mana Pool.
Blink, 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 blink. I'm not getting evil eyes from the other side of the room. That's yes! I score.
I don't remember what happened. I think we might have defeated Thurl in the previous episode of this one, but hey, Thurl has been defeated and dethroned in his chimera-loving self. Also, he tried killgraving Riku. If you don't know what that means, go watch Jessica Jones.
What if you do know what it means?
Then Riku almost got purple manned. They were made after going back and completely wiping out the howling hatred within the Feathergale Spire. Our intrepid heroes had become official members of the Feathergale Knights, entitling them to use the armory and other parts of the knighthood, meaning they all got nice, shiny masterwork weapons.
Yeah. We need it.
Giggity.
So
And they hit level 4 too, so they got their first official feat. Congratulations / ability score
Oh.
increase.
Okay, that was a really bizarre noise, but anyway, we'll move on.
And exactly, yeah, that was weird. So yeah, it's kind of where we put at the end of the previous episode. I said choose an NPC to take with you as your adventuring buddy. Kai won out because there was a tie, and so I was left as the tiebreaker. So I chose whichever character that I wanted to be. I flipped a coin.
that's fair.
Like I have 2 for Kai, 2 for Minthra. Crap. Coin. Kai it is. As I was
Yeah,
saying that
right.
Minthra's gone, at this point we're going to bring up the story. So, as I like to say, anybody have anything before we start officially?
I don't
Questions,
think
anything?
so.
Quick
So,
question.
did-
How do I
Out of
increase
character
on row
questions?
20? I couldn't
What's
figure
that?
Whoa.
What's the level in row 20?
Oh, how do you increase the level? It's near the bottom of the character sheet. There is a section. Oh man, where did it go? The character sheet is so long.
Yes, and
That was weird. I'm back.
Oh, there. Okay, so there's
He's back.
underneath equipment. There is a class levels, features, notes, and feats. And my phone is ringing. How professional. Okay. And you should be able. There's just arrow toggles that you can level your.
I'm talking
Level
about
that
on
way.
row 20, not.
Okay.
Yeah, if you hit class at the top of your character sheet, like one of the buttons at the top.
Yeah, I have bio information, character sheet, and attributes and abilities.
That's the roll 20 character sheet.
Yes.
Huh.
Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, where are you? It's not-
Yeah, you know what?
Oh, yeah.
I don't need to be level 4 on the sheet as long as we know it.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, as long as it's
just keep track
calculating
of your
things
hit
correctly.
points and-
Yeah,
Yeah.
as long as it's
The
calculated.
only one of us that knows how to put proper macros into Roll20 is Andy. So
There you go.
And Andy hasn't done any digging as far as that goes yet. So.
Oop.
So yeah, we'll just, I mean, like I said before, it's basically meant for quick access, not really much else. So, all right, we don't really need that. All right, so anything else?
Did
I'm
they?
happy
Did
with
the
it.
actual Howling Hatred do any damage to the tower itself, or were they just happy to occupy it, using it as a base of operations?
They were happy to occupy it.
Okay, sweet. So they didn't
they
actually
were-
do structural damage or anything.
No, the only thing they did was put the giant evil statue up top,
Okay.
the mind controlling
Yeah.
statue of evilness.
Which is destroyed now, right?
Yep.
Disintegrate.
Savara and Kai destroyed it
Oh,
Cool.
okay.
using the head of Thurl and some nature magics.
Ah,
And on top of the tower now is a nice verdant forest.
Cool. Which is probably what should have been there in the first place.
Exactly. With the silver griffin statue rising above the trees, but surrounded completely by trees.
Cool. Yeah,
All
that's
right.
all the question I had, because I would stay long enough to help them partially rebuild things.
Yeah, there was no.
Before I
there was
would
no
be willing to
structural
move
damage.
on.
Other than what was happened during the battle royale, but that was pretty much able to be cleaned up pretty quickly.
Yeah, I mean that wasn't like structural damage. That was
No.
crap. They tipped this over. Blah blah
Yeah,
blah. get
that's
that
a
sort of
scorch mark on the wall.
Right.
It gave them an opportunity to put the tower more feng shui.
stuff. Okay.
More feng shui. So we did
More
the
feng-
statue off the
More
roof,
feng
didn't we?
shui.
Yes.
Yeah, the evil
Yes.
statue. Yes. Jazz, are you watching football again? I literally just described that.
We literally just said that.
No, I was playing with my Roll20 sheet trying to do something.
Alabama played the other night. They're not playing tonight,
Yeah.
right?
Freaking Alabama beating Clemson. The frick.
No,
All right.
anyway, we really need to get moving.
Yes, we
Roll
do.
Tide.
All
I
right,
don't
so
care.
we are going to part the veil of reality, and as we open up, it is dawn in the Feathergale Spire. Our friends, our adventurers, awaken from their beds and gather in the great hall on the second floor. I'm about to mute your microphone, Azevedo, or your camera. I'm about to just say so. Tell your camera. Go away with that crap.
Can you do that? I have the power to do that, and I would choose not to. Haha! I win.
All right, so I gotta get on the right map. because
Yes,
I'm
you
on-
do.
You guys aren't supposed to be on yet. All right, so you guys are gathered in the Great Hall on the second floor, and a great big banquet table is set up. There's breakfast stuff being brought out that's normal people food and not evil food. Everything is kind of going back to how it was. You have vultures and griffins flying above your guys' heads towards the vaulted ceilings that weren't really there before. They were all being tied up in the stables. But they're flying more freely. Obviously, everybody has a much better outlook on their lives. It's been about a week since you guys have been here. Just helping getting everything organized and back the way that it should be, and helping the initiates, not the initiates, the knights and the squires, help them get adjusted to not only a new leader, because their leader has pretty much always been thorough for the most part in Savara, but also helping them figure out where their place in the world is now. You've sent out envoys to assist. They've sent out envoys to assist looking for the king to the actual royal throne. They've sent several of the of Kai's Griffin riders and Minthra to the royal palace to attempt to try to describe what's going on. Basically, it was chosen that Minthra, since she can spin the best tale and has the best memory, to send her. She would be a better spokesperson for your plight and to help get the news out what's actually happening.
Wait. We're sending the bard? That seems
Yes.
weird. To tell stories?
Yeah, right?
Right. That's
No, that's a really good
right?
idea, actually. Yeah. So the king is not around anymore, correct?
No, he's missing. Right now the Grand Region is taking care of things, and no, this is not a Jafar Grand Region. He's actually a kind, and on the surface, he's a kind person. he's treating everybody with respect. He is following the king's wishes. However,
Okay.
it is very obvious that the king is still not around, and oh crap, the king's still not around.
Okay.
Okay.
So obviously
Where's the
there's a
king?
sense of panic. There's a sense of freaking out because we're trying to find the kidnapped king.
Without
But-
talking about the kidnapped king is gone.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, exactly. The region is basically being like, he's totally on vacation, guys. Totally. He's like in Baldur's Gate or something, boozing it up. It's not canon. That didn't happen.
That's not canon. Damn.
That's not canon.
That's the excuse anyway. So I'm assuming it was a pretty uneventful week while we're
Yeah.
helping everyone try and clean up.
Oh yeah, it's been very quiet for you guys. It's been very uneventful. Like I said, there's normal activity, and Savara and some of the older knights have told you, this is how it used to be. This is how it was before the howling hatred came and brainwashed us all.
Well, I'm glad
there's
that
a-
that has been taken care of. You do great service to this region, and I can also imagine the town would not have been attacked with even you this close, because they're not super close to the town, but I'm sure the town is under the watch of the greater area.
Yeah, that's yours. Yeah, exactly. And Savara is like, yes, we well, not Savara, she's relatively new, but some of the older knights are like, yeah, that's within our patrol range. Our griffins can get there in, a 4-hour trip. So we're the first line of defense. If we knew what was going on, if we had our own faculties about us, this would never have happened.
Okay. Well, if they are okay at this point, like everyone seems to be fine. Savara appears to be the new leader.
Oh yeah, she's taking it on big time. She's in her nice fancy green armor, walking around being all sorts of leadery, and it seems to come naturally to her. And especially she tends to show off a little bit more when Driku's around.
Oh,
You know. No.
actually.
So I mean, she's you can tell she's a good leader, and she obviously has the two people of Bahamut helping her out in her leadership, and a prince helping her out with learning to how to rule and how to be in charge without being ridiculous.
Ogren? I've got a little question for you off to the side. Are we going to how this new? I mean, she's not a brand new recruit. She's been training, but she's an initiate that just got promoted, right?
Yes.
And she's able to take out a leader that they've had practically forever.
Well, it wasn't just her.
It wasn't just her, no.
True.
I mean, she went down as part of battle. She did the majority of the. But if we were not here, or actually, I guess it would be if you were not there, there would be. I don't think we would be in the position, and I think she recognizes that. But I don't think that speaks to her countenance to be able to lead or not.
Plus, also,
No,
I think
I'm not saying that she needs power.
I think it's more of a case of she was kind of next in line too. Like, who else was to take on that role if it wasn't for
She
her?
was the lieutenant, if I'm not mistaken, right? Like
He was a gate guard.
Oh, gate guard. Oh,
Gate guard. Yeah.
oh, gate guard to leader of the Feather Gale. It's quite a promotion.
0 to 100 real quick.
Yeah, she went 0 to hero real quick. But also, like Andy said, or like what Dahlgren said, she proved herself in battle. She's the one who, took Thurl's head. She showed herself to have a lot of power, and the fact that she's able to command a griffin with just being a gate guard is Dale, your character would know that is an intense thing. If griffins and grand eagles are bowing to her, that is a massive thing.
Yeah, she's been marked in a good way.
It's a out of respect too. That people have, even the animals have great respect for her as well.
Boy, that Manicore didn't.
Well, that's
Wow, no
true.
respect for us.
You did good for the forest and the surrounding area to rid it of a manticore. Those creatures are nothing but evil.
Yeah, I believe we can tell some tales of that Manticore almost slaughtering us, but we made it through.
Well, we have come close many times, but Bahamut has seen us through. That has not been an issue.
So at this time, the eldest of the knights comes down and says, Lady Savara would like to see you on the pinnacle.
I'm assuming we're well versed in how to get up to the pinnacle now.
Yeah, at this point, you pretty much
figured
snap your
it
fingers.
out after a week.
That you were granted cam, you come and sweep you away to the pinnacle. Yeah, it's
They're like,
very easy. at
these
this point.
guys, they're so demanding.
Freaking dragon!
Wow.
The thing is, except for Driku, who's like, I got this. Flap, 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 flap.
Make those magic wings flap, boy.
By the way, basically your wings, as a bonus action, you can gain or lose flight of a current speed of 40 feet. So, congratulations! You're now flying dragon.
Just don't chase it. You'll never catch it. It's no good.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So yeah, you guys get up there, and Savara is in talking with Kai a little bit further into the forest, closer to the main statue.
Hail.
They both wave and bow to you.
Do you have?
Savara. Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just asking. Like, is there any news from the surrounding areas?
Actually, yes. We finally gotten a magical being into the Sacred Stone Monastery where our enemies originally came from, and they're not at this point even trying to hide the fact that it is a Black Earth temple.
Probably a
That
good
seems
idea to
brazen.
check that out.
They are super confident, or it's a trap.
Or both.
Or
both.
My
Say
money
both.
is definitely on both, says Kai. And Kai steps forward and bows deeply and says, "With your permission, I would like to be with you as you go into the Black Earth Monastery. I have a bad feeling about what is possibly in there."
To be quite honest, we were kind of traveling. No discount bad feelings about Davdak's tracking ability, but he is not from this forest.
No.
You are intimately familiar with this forest, so Davdak can concentrate on taking out enemies from afar while you are scouting. So
Exactly.
we would greatly appreciate your help.
And it's not the sort of terrain that I'm proficient in or trained to,
Yeah, this is more of a canyonous region, so the forests are few
So it's a
and
little
far
more
between.
like Scrub, Arizona.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's life, but it's very much so like an Arizona kind of thing where there's life, but it's a canyon.
Yeah.
Okay. So that will give Davdak the chance to focus on other things, because it looks like you are a very capable scout from what I have seen.
I try to pride myself on my eyesight as his eyes turn into an eagle. His eyes turn eagle.
That's a neat trick.
That'd be very useful.
Yeah, it will be.
Yes.
And he turns to Savara and does a intricate bow and says, "Since you have everything cleared here, my troop are fully in support of you. You have a direct message link to me. By your leave, I'd like to go over there and see what's going on as soon as possible." And Savara nods and places her hand on Kai's shoulder and says, "I am desperately going to miss your guidance, but this is something that needs to happen. This is a plight that cannot continue to stand. If a weak sect of the Howling Hatred has done so much to us, I can only imagine what's going on with that openly aggressive sect of the Black Earth."
And the Black Earth, I believe, are the ones that attacked us when we were first heading towards the town.
Yes.
So they are definitely in full force in this region.
We have a earthen troll. An earthen dwarf that we've got to pin down, so to speak.
Ask a few questions too and intimidate them. Actually, no. We're not intimidating anyone.
We're gonna grow them just a little bit.
Just a
Indeed.
little bit.
He has
Find out
many
the
of his
information.
cloaks.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys have 2 cloaks, by the way.
Okay.
He must
Well-
be rolling in cloaks then.
Well, no. It would be great if we had 4, because then we could actually, pass for a very short time.
Right. We have.
Right.
We'll cross that
well-
bridge when we come to it.
3 of you could.
Well, yeah, Draco would be. Well, he is the Brute Squad. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, one of you sticks out like a sore
Sup?
thumb.
That could be Black
And
Earth,
glows a
right?
little bit.
Yeah, especially with his fancy magic wings on.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
true. Whoops.
That's true. Whoopee.
Yeah, they are magic wings. This is an artifact that you have on your back. It just radiates magic power, and it has pretty much attached itself to you.
You realize they gave those to you because they're like, dude, a flightless dragon is an abomination. You're making us really uncomfortable here.
Have wings. Just take them.
Also, Savara wanted to fly around with you, and it was just awkward, her just flying with her magical wings, and you were on a struggling eagle. Date night got real awkward.
Okay, Draco.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Had quite a bit of fun this week.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's none of your business.
It's not. Oh, it's none of our business.
Oh, getting defensive, are we?
No,
now?
nobody ever
Get
said.
defensive.
Nobody ever said Bahamut's priests were celibate.
Oh.
Why would they be?
Exactly. Righteous fury.
All right.
Really?
When can we? When would be the best time to set out? How long would it take us to get out there to this earthen temple?
Kai waves over for you to come over to one of the outcroppings of the pinnacle, and points towards the east and goes, "It's within the valley. The monastery is a shifting sand entrance, approximately a half-day's flight from here. When we were flying before, we were high enough to be able to actually see it. However, there's no guarantee it's going to be the entrance is going to be in the same place."
Okay, so this is something that we should set out first thing tomorrow morning until we find it.
Pretty much.
Yeah, basically, yes.
Okay, do you have
I would-
any inkling if it's a half day's journey? Do you have any inkling of what direction to go? You think
East.
it's to the east? Okay.
To the east.
But by flight, how long would it take us by horseback?
I'm not going on horseback.
I would assume that we could at least temporarily be in the good graces of the Feathergale Knights to have mounts
no.
to take us there.
Yeah.
Last time
You-
we had escorts
You're
with us.
me. Your eagles will come.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, okay. I
That's
was
not
just
that. Yeah, the Eagles will come and pick us up. That's not an issue.
okay.
They're my friends. They listen to me.
Yes.
Might need 2 for Draku, but
He can fly.
oh
He
yeah,
can
that's right.
fly. Remember?
Yeah.
His wings sparkle, but he can fly. It's fine.
So you're saying he needs 2 eagles on top of the wings? What are you saying?
We're not saying you're
fat.
fat.
Wing.
But
That is one very freedom-seeking dragon you're describing there.
So I
I mean,
suggest
you
we
We,
perhaps start off first thing tomorrow morning.
Absolutely. Rest, rejuvenate, get anything that you need to get before we leave. Get your rations, and we head out. Break of day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Huzzah.
So are the ration packs? Do we have to purchase them from someone there, or are they?
No,
gonna-
I don't have time to keep track of that crap.
Well,
I mean, it's generally understood that. I mean, we did a huge favor for them. I
Yeah.
doubt they would
Okay.
really care about
Yeah.
packing us
They
a
gave
couple
you that. They
lunches.
gave you masterwork weapons. Yeah, they'll pack lunches for you.
They'll
Yeah,
pack
they'll
lunches
pack us a
like
sandwich or two.
They'll pack a little bingo lunch.
I'm just imagining, yeah, a bunch of school
PB&J sandwiches.
Nazis in there, yeah.
Oh, I
Packing a
got
bunch of
tuna
pizza.
fish again.
Oh.
I forgot to cut off my crust.
Son
Well-
of a...
We're gonna be sitting down for lunch. I'll trade you half of my peanut butter for your cupcake.
Hey, mine's put in triangles for some bizarre reason. I don't like this.
So yes, provisions are fine. We don't need to worry about. I don't think CJ is that much of a stickler when it comes to like. Oh no! I mean, if you're carrying around 5 treasure chests, he's probably going to be like, "You're probably encumbered." But
yeah, that'll keep
that
track
is
of.
generally
Like,
understood that-
like Sataba will not be able to pick up Driku, but you know,
Oh,
having
Oh,
I want
Ease off,
piggybacks.
no, I'm not saying Driku can pick up you guys, no problem.
maybe me. I'm pretty.
Yeah.
I'm pretty big.
I'm pretty
He'd be,
light.
he would be loaded with you. He would not be encumbered with you.
Yes, that's probably true.
They're saying we can just write Draku all the way to the.
Speaking of getting
all the
loaded,
way to the sand entrance.
hold on. Don't I get a say in this?
No. No, you don't.
The majority has spoken.
Yes.
So
Kai's like, wait, I can join in on this, and turns into a little mouse.
Yes.
So before we head out, before we settle down for the evening to get a good night rest before this, let's just go have a small drink down at the bar and just celebrate our return to adventuring.
sure, can do that. I'm sure we could get a couple of the knights to join in with us that are not on duty. Not getting anyone in trouble.
Absolutely.
I'm not getting it in trouble. Yes.
Absolutely. As you guys are joyously leaving, including Kai, Savara places her hand on Riku's shoulder.
Well, I guess Riku's going to be busy.
A light drink. Remember that. That's all we went for the bar for,
I
Draco.
don't know. I imagine
Remember
dragons have a pretty good tolerance.
Oh.
Yeah, oh yeah. Dragons can drink up there with dwarves. Don't worry about it. The only
Dude.
issue is the morning breath for dragons is a lot worse.
Oh,
Oh.
Have you heard of dragon breath? This
Oh,
is
dragon
worse.
So for some reason, no matter what kind of dragon it is, it's always acid based.
Hey, this is magic dragon breath. Oof, Lord.
Yeah, as we're drinking from our pint glasses, he's drinking from the cask.
Yeah, he is the barrel.
The barrel scholar. Yeah.
Hey, thank you.
And
Theater of the Mind.
Savara goes, I need to speak with him for a few moments. I'll join you downstairs here shortly.
I do actually like kind of nudge him in the ribs and walk away. Like I don't actually make eye contact with him or anything. Just like
I just gave him a dirty look.
oh, I bet you do.
All right, so you guys go downstairs, and Savara then you guys are laughing and joking and everything like that. And if a Dragonborn could blush, Driku is definitely doing it right now. So Savara goes and turns him around.
Turns him on.
I was gonna say turns him on his heel, but I stopped at the
We
wrong
have it
place.
recorded. We have it recorded, ladies and gentlemen.
Driku, I would like to say I don't want you to go, but I know it's needed. I want you to promise me to come back to me. Once all this is done, come back to me.
That is a promise I can make.
She then takes off a necklace that she has and holds the entire thing in her hand. And when she opens her hands, there's two of them. She puts one around her neck and she goes, I would like to give you this.
I take
Kind of have to bow down because I can't
Yes,
quite reach you.
I do that.
So then she puts it around your neck and holds on and gives you an embrace while that's happening, and you feel a warmth on your chest that is radiating from the amulet. And in your head, you hear her voice, stating, "You can get in touch with. You can call me. You can reach me at any time, and I will be there in a moment's notice for you." And
Thank you.
as you separate, you feel as though there are two hearts beating in your chest.
Whoa.
Oh, Gallifreyan.
Yeah, you're a Time Lord now. Deal with it.
You're welcome. You're a Titan. Kai is your companion.
Yeah.
Oh, Raul,
Wow,
stole
this
my
is-
joke.
This is a weird direction.
Hey, you're a
Baby
dragon,
dragon.
and I just met you. This
Uh,
is crazy.
You now have what is called the Shared Hearts Amulet.
oh my.
You can if you are on the same plane of existence, you can feel each other's heartbeat. You have a slight telepathic bond with the other person, but you can detect levels of stress, anger, anxiety, love. You can feel any emotion that is strong enough to radiate through there. But at that point, the other person has no choice but to feel it as well.
Okay.
So it is both a blessing and a curse,
A blessing and a curse.
much like love.
Much like that.
She goes, I'm not going to keep you any longer, but I'm going to keep you to your word. You don't come back to me, I will come after you no matter where you're at.
And I touch the amulet and say, well, you'll know where to find me.
Ooh, wow.
She nods and says, Go be with your friends. Go celebrate. I need to do some thinking.
I leave. Well,
Alright.
after a
Wait.
warm goodbye, I leave.
Indeed.
My.
She returns the goodbye.
She returns the goodbye. Is that what we're calling it these days? The
Yes.
goodbye.
So
That's what I'm calling it.
Okay.
star fade downstairs. You guys are in your bar laughing and joking and having a couple beers, and in from the upper landing perch lands a dragon with glittering wings.
Hey, Davdek, he seems to be a little bit more sparkly now.
Ooh, yeah. Maybe we should call him Captain Sparkle Pants.
Captain Twinkle Wings.
Twinkle Wings.
I shove Saltaba into Davdak.
Hey, I levitate. So.
He'll levitate away. He pushes, just pushes a gust of wind to him and just levitates.
Yes.
Also the blushing again.
I am.
Confirm or deny nothing.
I'm going to depart from you gentlemen now, and I'm going to commune with Bahamut and to give us strength for the morning's journey.
Sounds like a wise move.
Absolutely.
So I do that.
Do that.
All right. Are you doing that just in your room?
Is there a like place of worship here?
Not proper. The closest place would be probably up on the pinnacle.
Okay.
That has the strongest spiritual and magical resonance.
Yeah, then I would go there to do it.
Can I
Okay.
join you, Dahlgren?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Okay. They exit. As they exit, I go up to the barkeep. Give me something of your highest proof. Just a shot of.
Ooh.
He laughs. He goes, "Oh, I've wanted to see this for a while." He grabs
man.
3 very bright colored libations and just starts mixing them into a shot glass. And
Are you
And
sure
then-
this is a good idea, Saboteur? I'm not too sure about this.
he
Then.
then
He lights a fire.
Okay.
he holds up his finger and a little ball of wind appears on the top of it, and he mixes the drink with the wind. He goes,
Mm.
"Typhoon for you, sir."
I make a little spark, flame coming off of the top of this.
Whoosh!
Oh, no.
It is quite
Down it.
alcoholic.
Wow.
Take it all back in one shot.
And everybody just cheers. Just everybody just roars out with it. Yeah, this is obviously a pretty cool thing. Everyone's like, yeah!
Fire drink. Fire typhoon.
I go, thank you.
For my next trick. Yeah, this goes right to your head. Like you, like it smacks you. So you go, thank you, in your own head. But it's like, thank you.
The hero awake.
Yeah, this,
And I
the-
kinda-
it's
And down
like
it goes.
you just do a badass down and just like all of a sudden you put your head down and oh.
I
I'm
roll
pretty
my
much
eyes
sleeping
really
on the
badly.
bar. For this. The bar
Yeah,
is my
you're sleeping there. Yeah, you're sleeping there.
Sleeping at the bar.
So
No way I
I'm
can
out
move
cold.
him.
The knights, a bunch of more drunk knights, bring you up to your room. I've never seen anybody handle a typhoon without passing out before. You're freaking awesome.
I also am with the.
fire.
I'm also with the drunk knights, just so I know Saboteur gets to his room safely. And then I make my way to my.
Well, actually,
quarters.
he's not concerned about the knights. He's concerned about, or he's not, concerned about Sataba. He's concerned about Sataba setting something on fire when he's
Yes.
super hammered.
Yes.
He's like,
Yes.
let's make sure the knights get to bed safely too.
Yes.
And then-
You know,
everybody
Saltava
kinda
likes to light things on
Also,
fire.
one small little spark, and
Pretty much.
everybody is drenched in liquor
And then
right
I
now.
read Saboteur a lullaby just to make sure he's asleep before I leave his quarters.
Legit.
You don't want to make sure
Twinkle,
nothing he's done.
Twinkle little.
Yeah, don't sneak up on Sataba. That never ends well.
Yeah, no, this is a bad idea.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys get to your quarters. Everything is fine. Yeah, the party slightly continues downstairs. freaking D names.
Gabdak,
Gabdak, the only one who was left.
You hear the
Yes.
party going on mainly because you can hear the wind and everything like that. So
Okay. Yeah, I make my way to my quarters because I know we've got a big day ahead of us tomorrow. Saboteur might be a bit worse for wear. Yeah.
that's what a bright, brisk, early morning flight is for. It's better than coffee.
I'm not riding with him.
That
I
crap
fall.
is good.
No, out.
Yeah, nor do you want to fly below him or behind him.
Yeah. Like above and forward is where I'm gonna be.
Yeah, upwind and above.
Yeah.
While you guys are...
We just, commune with Bahamut for a couple hours before bed, and then
you see Kai come up there and does that's where he sleeps. He puts up against a tree and just closes his eyes, and he pretty much is out almost immediately. Savara is just kind of staring at the griffin statue. She pays no attention to you guys up communing. She just has her hands behind her back, just looking at the griffin statue.
what she doesn't realize is we commune naked with Bahamut.
Boom.
Attention, yeah, no.
That's canon now.
Can we make that canon? We're making
Canon.
that canon.
I have deemed it canon.
Alright.
Oh, man. Okay, moving on.
We got a naked paladin and a naked dragon. Give me an awful stuff.
Cross the streams, don't cross the streams.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Cannon. All right. So yeah, the next morning, Raul, you wake up with a massive headache.
And then who wakes up first?
I
I
would
would guess it would probably be Raul with.
Well, I wouldn't call that awake.
Oh wait.
I would call that.
I step out of my room. Walks out of their room first, is what I meant.
I imagine that the priest and the paladin are probably up with the dawn, but it would probably not surprise me if the ranger was as well.
Yeah. Just getting the sense of where people, just the conditions of the day and that sort of thing. Like what?
Oh yeah, is the weather good? Yeah, no, that's all important to
And
to know.
as I make my way past the Raoul's quarters, I go, "Good morning, good morning," and just loudly clapping my head.
How are you doing?
As you open the door, you just look in and everything's
And then-
just completely charred.
And
Yeah,
then
everything has a slight singe to it.
Dalgren and Driku look at me strangely and go, "What are you doing?" I wave them to come towards me and just point to Saboteur.
I just shake my head and move downstairs.
Fetal position,
I
rocking
honestly
back
do.
and
It's
forth.
like I'm sure
How
that
are you doing this morning?
He's
I have one drink, one mixed drink, only
Ready
one.
to hit the road?
What the barmaid has for a hangover real quick, and then we'll head out.
I'm just willing to make you suffer, to be completely honest, because I did warn you. I did warn you to say, "Are you sure?" And you
and you
ignored
both
me.
knew we had business to take care of in the morning.
That's fair.
Yes, I wanted one farewell drink. One.
You got your farewell drink that you
But
so
we have
desperately
probably,
wanted.
20 minutes. You have 20 minutes. We'll take off from there.
Okay. I go downstairs. The barmaid.
You get a little
Anything
hair of the
to
dog
do
and
Right.
some coffee. You're as okay as you're gonna be by time everyone's like, all right, you have no choice. Come on, we're leaving.
All right.
And you stumble to the bar where the barmaid's cleaning from last night's party, and the other. You have
There's a Saboteur shaped burn mark into the bar.
Yes.
Yeah, she goes. She gives you what's called the typhoon relief, and
The Red Cross. Here we go.
yeah, exactly.
Pretty much.
Yeah, there you go. It's called the Red Cross.
You,
All right, so
if it did turn out really bad, we'd give you the White Cross.
Oh no.
yeah, right.
Or the Blue Cross.
Yeah. All right. Star Wars wipe up to the
Oh god,
to the
really?
top, up to the pinnacle,
Yes. Relevant.
and you're there. You have the knights giving you a proper send off. Savara bowing to you. You're explained it by Kai. This is pretty much tradition. As anybody going on a proper hunting party gets a send off, and we are the bravest of the brave because we are leaving the roost.
Are you right in there, by the way?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Keep adjusting my microphone stand.
You're just wrestling a dog. It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Or a cat. It's fine.
All right. So Kai brings down 2 eagles, 3 eagles, 3 eagles,
3 eagles.
2 eagles,
3.
3.
2.
How's it 2?
He has
Wait.
wings.
But there's 4 of them.
There's 4 of us.
Kai then, yeah, for a while now. Kai just starts sprinting towards the pinnacle or towards the offering, just jumps off of it, and disappears from sight. As he comes back up, the giant eagle just comes just soaring straight up,
Ooh.
doing an awesome swirl in the air.
Show off.
Come on, we're going, and it just pretty much goes towards the.
I don't do anything nearly that dramatic because a week of riding on a flying giant animal, not super comfortable with it yet. I mean, I can do it, but just yeah.
And you didn't go on the massive hunt, so you're not as
Exactly.
confident.
So I have this is
Yeah.
kind of the week of practice, and this are it for me. So.
So we're all taking eagles, right?
Yes.
Except for me.
I go down to my eagle and I whisper, "Take it easy," and has to get burned.
And I yell from my eagle, "Give him hell!"
The eagle seems to give you a mischievous grin. You,
No eagles could do that.
It can't smile, but you could tell it has a mischievous glint in its eye. And
Oh, can
as
I-
it takes off, it does pretty much the same thing that Kai just did, and it just doesn't flap as it comes off the offering, and it just goes like straight beak down, and just boo, wings out and goes straight up.
You shouldn't have said anything, man.
You should, yep.
And it looks, you guys see from the pinnacle, and it looks like there's just fire, just like a jet engine off the back of this thing.
Wow.
It starts doing loop-de-loops.
Hey,
At this point, it's
Going like-
writing a word in smokescreen.
right. In amongst the clouds.
Yes, exactly. It's doing it with purpose.
I
Let's
just
go
yell,
back.
I yell back, "Damn deck!"
You're on your own. It spells out typhoon, which I find amusing to myself because the other two don't understand the reference.
The eagle is not.
Eagle.
You get the. You're close enough to your eagle to realize that this is probably not the first time that it's seen somebody dealing with typhoon hangover.
And it's usually the
Um,
new guy.
Yep.
Mhm.
I'm too busy
like a
just
hazing
trying
ritual
to
that
figure
they
out how
have.
my wings work.
Trying to. Yeah, because you've only had about a week's worth of practice too with Savara, who also is not so great with her new wings. So
Oh, jeez.
there was a lot
Oh,
of just
boy.
bumping into each other in the air, not intentionally.
Lots
Maybe a
of air
little
bumping.
intentionally.
A couple times intentionally. But yeah, you're slower, but you can keep up with them. You don't feel any strain upon your person, mainly because this is a cutscene, and I'm not going to do game mechanics during a cutscene.
Yeah.
Oh, don't roll a 1. Don't roll a 1.
Yeah, exactly. The wings disappear. You plummet.
You just fall out of the sky. Oh, shite.
And right onto another eagle and just destroy it.
Yeah.
It's like an eagle and a jet engine. terrible.
Exactly. It
No.
disappears like an Angry Bird that just hit a cement wall.
No.
No, like I said, you're slower than the rest, obviously, because they're eagles and you're not. Kai kind of keeps coming back and checking on you to make sure you're all right, and like I said, you eventually start being able to pick up the pace a bit, up to your 40 feet of movement every 6 seconds, so which is pretty fast.
Are we flying in kind of like a fanned out formation, just so we can see
Yes.
more? Okay.
Yeah,
Like a
you guys are in
fanned
a proper. Yeah, you guys are in a proper V formation.
Okay.
Trying to keep an eye out as you guys get closer to, where Kai tells you the entrance to the monastery is. Davdak, you hear this. The rest of them don't. You hear Kai tell the eagles, it's time to slow down, lower your altitude a bit. We need to begin looking for. And he describes the door to them. Basically, it is a door. It is a open crack in the mountain, in the side of the canyon, with 5 symbols around it.
Okay.
Not 4, not 6, 5.
5.
And he describes to them with telepathy what the symbols look like. And you get that in your head as well. They look very much so like. I mean, you don't know what they mean. They don't exactly just scream Black Earth, but it looks like dwarven glyphs to you from what you've read, from what you've seen, and said, that kind of looks dwarven.
Okay.
Okay, Jess. And Kai in common tells Driku to,
Yeah, that's what I was about to do. I signaled to Draku to slow it down a bit because we're approaching.
And you guys have been flying for a couple of hours now. And the eagles are looking around. Driku or Davdak, you're looking around. Driku, you can land if you want to, and just look around on land for a bit. But it takes about an extra hour or so, but you eventually finally find this crevice.
The crevice.
Who finds the crevice, may I ask?
Let's see. There's 5 of you.
I'm guessing it's probably either Kai or Dale.
I think it would be
'Cause-
possibly would be Kai.
Or you. I mean,
Yeah.
you're a ranger.
That's true.
This is
What with the eyes and whatnot.
That's true.
Right.
But I think Kai is more in tune with the area more so than what I am.
Kai found it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what. When asked a question that I want random, I'll just roll it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I was more thinking that the fact that it's his kind of he knows the area.
it's his
more than
area.
It's his
Yeah.
area.
His area of
So, yeah, you
expertise.
guys-
Yes.
He pulls you into where you guys are supposed to be, and you guys then just kind of head towards this crevice. And he lands and goes and turns back into a human and goes, there's not a lot of preparation I can give you guys. We can try and do this stealthily, or we can just head on in.
I'll be quite honest. Between myself and Driku, I'm not positive stealthy is the best approach.
I mean, and that's a very viable.
Hmm.
I mean, you guys can. You guys have 2 cloaks. It's up to you if you want to actually use them or not.
Saboteur, how are you with being stealthy? Okay, so there's that. All right, so
It would be you and Kai, pretty much.
yeah, still yeah.
Can we do a? I don't want to split the party, but can we send? Yeah.
Yeah,
You
let's
could send
not.
a scout. You could send a scout. I mean, that's not unheard of. I mean that's actually pretty good practice to send a scout ahead. You're never going to be more than 60 feet behind them, so you can actually get to them in a couple of moves, mechanically speaking. But sending a scout ahead, never a bad idea.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
Unless
because I want
this-
to send a scout so we can like see if this might be. Well, this is a base of operations for them, so there's going to be quite a few. Is there's going to be somewhere that we can like filter them through to where we can be at an advantage without few numbers?
I'm not too
Well,
sure.
at an advantage, this is their territory. They're going to know it infinitely better than. So any place that we could set up something like that, they'd probably already have men stationed.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Because this is their base of operations. But we can certainly. I mean, I would be thrilled with having a scout in front, a scout in back, and have us move up like that, because that way we have more of an eye on what's going on, and I can defend the two people in the party while Davdak and Kai sort of get us towards the entrance.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And we can have them wear the cloaks, so they'll be a little bit more difficult to spot or to pick out.
Yeah, Kai goes. If I may have a suggestion, they're known for kidnapping people. What we can do is have myself and Davdak put on the cloaks and disarm you guys. Keep your weapons on us, obviously, so we can throw them and make you our prisoners. It would not be unheard of for them to have prisoners.
Do you speak their language?
Any of the cloaks I've seen have been humans. I don't know if all of them are humans. You guys said something about a dwarf, so yeah. I don't know. I mean, the hatred didn't have their own language. They all just spoke common.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the only thing I'm concerned about, because I think now, out of character, have we seen more than one, like the Earth clan? Have we seen more than just dwarves from them? I think we've seen both, right? Humans and dwarves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So humans
They're pretty
probably
much the two
that
that you've
unusual.
seen. Humans, dwarves, and constructs.
Right.
I'm getting flashbacks to some interesting constructs that we faced during our first meeting.
Yes. Oh, and we're going to start to see more of those, I can guarantee, in this place.
Yep.
So, and I know for the most part, you guys are not completely useless, even if you were disarmed. So, I think having Davdak and I hold your weapons while we pretend that you guys are our prisoners would not be a terrible idea.
No.
The problem is, would it make sense in that scenario? Because I would still be armored. If I'm without my armor, I am significantly less dangerous.
Do you have any way to magically put it on or anything like that?
Do I? I don't think I do.
I don't think you do.
I don't think you do. I don't know.
Do we have just a regular cloak? We'll just throw a rag over them?
I can certainly do that.
I mean, what we can do is, I have an idea. Davdak, how good you are at spitting tails?
It's been a while. Not that great.
He says with utter confidence.
We can just say that we just captured you guys out front, and that's the reason why we have your weapons. But we ambushed you, and we're the only ones returning.
I can go with that.
So they would keep you away from you guys because they knew you are still a threat.
Yeah.
And
now,
I mean,
again, I've never actually met them, so I don't know exactly how they operate. So,
well, and I mean, it makes sense because two of us are holy men
yes.
of the same church, so it's entirely possible we were escorting someone to a school. Sataba might have been instructing someplace, and we were captured.
There you go. Let's work with that.
Yeah.
And then again, we could just blow this hole completely up and just...
Whoa. We need information.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't get us information.
Okay, so we're not on a seek and destroy mission.
Well, there will be
Settle
things
down,
that will
Satapa,
attack
settle
you.
down.
Feel free to defend yourself. But
Okay.
we are not here to
Here.
kill needlessly, let's
No.
say. Man, I gotta watch this guy. He's crazy.
We're here to
Yes,
gather information
crazy.
rather than just blow everything up.
I love the blow it up guy though. That's my favorite PC ever. Because you always have one of those in the group. It's like, I just want to blow shit up.
Light it on fire.
Let him go.
Maybe we should light it on
That is my
fire.
favorite kind of PC. That is my favorite PC. Because it always gets the most fun results.
Well,
It's like,
Now,
F this
let's
says,
compare your
I'm going to blow
favorite
it up.
NPC.
Yeah,
It's
it's
always either we succeed or we don't, but we die in a beautiful firestorm.
We go down in flames. Literally.
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 Yes. All right. So, okay. Kai and Davdek then put on a robe
Okay.
and fully cover up their features. Kai, Kai's human, but he covers up his druidic markings, and you're not. But what he does is he kind of uses his druid magic to summon up some dirt and some mud, and just smears it over your face.
Yeah.
And then he goes, I am deeply sorry for this, but we need to make this convincing.
Okay.
He holds out his hands, and brambles just come up and hit into all three of you guys, just digging thorns into your skin, drawing blood, scratching you.
Ow.
Goodness. Ow.
And he just
All of
continues
me.
for a while. Yeah, it's all over you. Like it's scratching at your armor, like all of your skin just gets thorns in it and everything like that. And
Not enough to hurt you, just enough.
No,
to-
yeah, this is cosmetic
that's
damage.
Really annoying.
I say
Yeah.
that to comfort them because they look uncomfortable. It's like, okay, we
Yeah,
need
he
to
go
do this.
and Kai goes, we can't get away from this, right? Shoot me.
I trust you to know what's the best way to approach this.
Okay. And he brings up the brambles again and just drags him into himself and Davdak as well. Just again to rough him up a little bit, because if you're wanting to make the story convincing,
You can't be
that
pretty.
we're ambushed. We can't be clean.
Yeah.
And this is the only way that he can think of doing it without actually inflicting any real damage on you. Because he can inflict real damage, he's just choosing not to.
Yeah, it's more of the the
It's
cosmetic
appreciated.
little.
Yeah. Plus, he's just using what's called Druidcraft, so technically, thematically speaking, it doesn't do any damage, but it can create thorns. So basically, it tells you guys to wiggle a little bit and dig them into yourself more, just because needs more. He stops the attacks again. He goes, I am so desperately sorry for that.
It is necessary.
Right. So we're going.
We are.
So you guys begin going down a trail. The trail leads into an ever narrowing defile between the bluffs of wind-sculpted sandstone. Eventually, the walls draw in so closely that you can reach out and touch the other side. But then the narrow space opens into a hidden canyon in the heart of the hills. A sprawling monastery with dark, narrow windows and red tile rooftops stands in the middle of the natural amphitheater, ringed by sandstone cliffs all around. Ahead, a weathered flight of stone steps leads up to the closed monastery doors. The plain doors are made of heavy timber and with iron studs, and there are dusty footpath circles around the building. And you guys just kind of go up to the doors, just straight up to the doors, and Kai just boom, boom, boom.
I look rather intrigued and slightly concerned at Kai.
No, if you guys are trying to look legit, this is the plan.
Okay.
he then just yells out in a more gravelly voice, "Open the doors! We have prisoners!" And you notice some rustling from above, up on the rooftops, and there's obvious movement up there, and then the doors slowly open.
How
inside-
big are these doors? Like 10 feet, 20 feet?
They are 20 feet. They're very large doors.
Okay. And like how thick as they're opening? About how thick?
They're a good. I mean, they're pure stone, so it's they're nice, good thickness. They're not ones you're going to be able to break down.
Oh, okay. You just said timber
You did say
a
timber.
bit ago. So I was just making sure. So okay, they are stone.
Yes.
No problem.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
The plain doors are made
I
of
wanted to
timber.
confirm
Yeah, you're
because
right.
I was like,
So,
hey,
yeah,
so someone
it's
set that on fire.
It's wood, but they're he could set those
Yeah.
on fire.
I heard wood, and I'm
It's
like,
thick.
It
No.
would take a really long time to burn through doors like that. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Understood.
All right. So inside you see two monks, dressed in the. I'm switching maps for you guys here.
Mhm.
Where's my mouse? Do.
The
Where's
cat's
my
got
mouse?
No, the cat's beside me actually.
Oh,
Side
my
note.
battery's died in my mouse. Frick.
Oh no.
Great timing on that.
Oh, you're an asshole, mouse. Okay. I think
That's
I
why
got
I
it-
just use a
I got it
trackpad.
back currently.
Track
I got it back.
pad.
I'll switch it out when I get more.
Trackpad.
All right. So you guys are here, and it opens up to a very, very a small panel on the monastery's front door. Oh, sorry, I should read ahead before saying things. A small panel on the monastery's front door slides open, and someone wearing a golden mask peeks out. The mask is fashioned in the shape of a scowling gargoyle, but the hand that opened the panel seems human enough. From beneath the mask comes a female voice. "What is it?" And Kai reiterates, the lie.
Mhm.
And they seem to accept it. The doors click open, and then they can walk in. You guys walk in. And in there you find two monks. And once you guys are actually in here, hold on, I will put them onto the map as well. The austere hall is finished in irregular blocks of dark basalt that form natural columns along the walls. The doors of the monastery's front entrance face south, while the interior doors lie east and west. An interior courtyard lies just to the north of this room, visible through a pair of narrow windows. Kai then says, beer. Sorry.
He says, beer?
Beer? Really?
Beer.
Beer.
He says that he repeats what happened again and says, we were ambushed. We finally were able to take these. He mumbles something in a language that none of you understand. We were able to take them down. You, initiate, show the weapons. These pathetic Bahamut seekers are useless. And Davdak then shows off the weapons that he's been carrying.
I present the weapons, but still have a hold of them.
Oh yeah.
I'm rather more confident now than what I was before. Sidebar.
Yeah.
I thought I'd put that action script in there just for plot purposes.
And at this point, the monks turn to each other. You and Dabdak hears, did we send out an adventuring party here recently? I don't think that Corbo did. But Corbo's not the one issuing out orders right now. I mean, how long has it been since Corbo has... And Kai just stomps his foot and... We have been traveling now for 3 weeks. Finally coming back, we bring somebody to sacrifice, and this is the thanks we get. At this point, it's definitely going to have to roll a bluff check. There's no way I can not get away from not bluff checking that one.
No.
And Davdak, why don't you go ahead and give me a bluff check as well, since you are in on this.
Okay. How do I do a bluff check?
Click the button next to bluff.
Which is where?
Or did they get rid of bluff and renamed it?
Probably.
Frickin' A.
I think
It's deception. It's
deception, yeah.
Deception check.
14 for deception from Kai. 2. Kai, you start to mumble. You start to stumble over yourself, and Kai elbows you.
Okay.
Sorry.
And I
and
I immediately hush as I'm trying to stumble.
And the monks are going to then to an opposing. What is it? Insight. That one. Freaking fantastic. All right.
Oh no.
This all goes fine. This all goes great. They believe every single word you're saying.
Thank God.
Yeah, they rolled a nat 1 on their insight check. So
Wow.
What are the chances that they would roll worse than we were? Like, that didn't seem possible.
Worse than a 2
a
and
short time ago.
worse than a 2 and a 3.
Oh my goodness. Oh yes, absolutely. Where'd my mind go? I'm so sorry. Here, come on. You guys have obviously been ripped apart. Here, come on. We'll take you to the dormitory. We'll take the prisoners off your hand when we get there, but you guys need to go rest. And they take you through the west doors, revealing what is collectively called M3. And in here is a room is arranged as a very uncomfortable-looking barracks. There are 10 thin pallets rolled up against the walls, beside neatly folded piles of clothing, plain, dun-colored clothes and sandals. Dun, not dung, by the way.
I heard done. But yes, continue.
2 of the clothing piles also include golden masks in the shape of scowling gargoyle faces. There are no other furnishing. A single window looks towards the canyon wall to the south. And since this is the middle of the day, it's completely empty in here. They're not. Nobody's sleeping. Those. You guys are just taking no problem through here. And then you hear some talking from the room next to it. And the doors open from the room attached. Is listed as M4. You guys can now see pretty much this entire hallway here. And in there, who's disrupting my commune? And Lord Corvos, deeply apologize. Your adventuring party came back. Most of them had been defeated valiantly in the name of the prince, but they brought new worshippers. And out comes a very angry, very short, very familiar
Dun dun dun.
Ooh.
Ruh-roh.
DJ?
Yes?
Cool.
And surrounding him are two what looks like statues.
They're not statues.
They're not statues.
Oh.
Let's just not even pretend that they're statues.
They're
CJ,
not
come on.
statues. Come on. They're not statues.
It's like a Scooby-Doo episode. You walk by it, it doesn't do anything until you're past it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Knocks you in
The
the
eyes
head.
move.
It
We
sticks
look
its
back.
leg. It sticks its leg out and try and trips you. That's how it works. Alright. The mana pool meets Scooby Doo. No.
That could be a campaign.
Kai
you
is
know,
obviously Scooby.
Yes.
Ruh-roh.
Who's Shaggy though?
I'm definitely Fred, unfortunately. You know.
Who's Wilma? I want to know who Wilma is.
Sorry,
Wilma.
Raul. I think
Sorry,
you're Wilma.
I think it was
No,
Or Thelma.
Velma.
Wilma. sorry.
Velma is the one who's always seeing things and figuring stuff out, so that would probably be Davdak. Unfortunately, I would say that Mr. Smoke coming out of the back of the mystery machine there would have to be Sataba, leaving, unfortunately, Riku as Daphne.
Well, of course he's getting hit on by everyone.
He's getting hit on.
Yeah, getting hit on by everyone and also, naked communes.
Make a comment. Well, that was with me though. Fred and Daphne. Makes sense.
Exactly.
Oh no. Moving on.
Oh yeah, moving on.
Moving on.
All right. So I ain't sent no damn adventuring party.
Okay, I don't do anything yet.
Quiet, prisoner.
Yeah. Kai at this point makes a little dagger out of magic's a dagger and just slashes at your face with it.
I
told
overreact.
I told you next time you open that filthy, disgusting mouth, I was going to rip your lips off. Be lucky we are in front of the priest.
Kill the cloppy. I didn't say that out loud. But yes, I when he slashes, I overreact. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
oh. So it looks like he hit me a lot harder than he did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you. Hold on, I'm changing names. Now that I can reveal his first name. There, he's now Corbo. So I ain't never heard your voice before. Show me your face. And Kai kind of looks, and Corvo is then going to roll an initiative check, or not initiative, perception, to see if he notices anyone. It's not great perception, so I don't think he's going to notice much. It's an 18. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Those are... You're a druid! And
Am
then
I not seeing his die rolls? Or are you hiding your die rolls?
He's hiding his
I'm
die
not
rolls.
meaning to. It defaults to that. I apologize.
Okay.
No, that's fine. I was just like, because that's the second die roll I haven't seen, and I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, I apologize.
Something wrong
So
with
it-
my roll 20?
No,
That's
it
cool.
defaults to going only to GM, and I try, and if I
Which
remember to, I
Makes sense.
change.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I don't do hidden rolls. And even
Okay.
in my real life game, I hate hidden rolls.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then,
Roll20
yeah,
just defaults to that. So.
he takes his staff and pushes the hood up of Kai, and
Whoa.
Kai is like, Davdak,
Nice.
weapons.
I distribute the weapons amongst the party.
I thought I saw you guys before. He snaps his fingers, and the two golems awaken, and the monks just start shaking, and then just begin get ready to attack. And we are initiative.
Battle.
Oh man.
Focus fire, guys. Focus fire. The more people that can attack one thing at a time, the better we will do. We've been terrible about that.
Whoa!
Holy crap, dude.
It's not letting
What I
me
roll?
select my token.
Oh yeah, I need to find my guy. There it is.
Yeah, you do have to select your token. Sorry.
There it goes.
What? How does that work?
-4.
Four for
What?
Well, you rolled a 1. What?
rolled
Is
a
his
1.
dexterity like he has
Negative.
-5?
Double
Yeah.
digit.
No.
Double digit!
So I can't believe I rolled a 7. Oh, my god, so did Riku.
Yep, 7,
on,
7,
oh.
and 10.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna reroll.
9.
Oh,
Wow,
wow, the party is like terrible in initiative.
I got you guys. I got you. We're good.
Yeah, natural 20 followed by the 4 worst rolls.
And I'm negative somehow.
It's because I had the dwarf selected, and he has a negative.
Okay.
He has negative dex
How does that work?
Dang.
because he
So,
that's his dump stat.
It's his turn. What next week?
Well, the rate we're going, yeah.
Dude, I was gonna say, don't talk too much crap. Like,
Yeah, right.
another natural 1. Dang.
Drinky rolled a 1.
No, I
No.
rolled a
No.
7.
Oh.
Black Earth Guard.
Yeah.
How did
Okay, there it is. There were some people in here twice.
Okay.
how did Devdeck roll a 28?
My
20.
dexterity
You rolled
now
a
is-
natural 20.
no, 19. 19.
Oh, wow.
I have 9.
Yeah.
Nine
He has
dex.
alert.
19
and
plus his proficiency bonus plus his dex bonus.
Yes.
It's
Yep.
probably pretty
He
significant.
has alert, so he has a +5 to. Now the problem with the room that you're in, it's not real wide.
No.
So yeah, you guys pretty much can stand 2 by 2, and that's pretty much it.
Okay. That's fine.
Oh, and it is now 11:30.
Yes.
So we will we'll save this initiative for next time.
We'll save. Yeah. We'll
Diggity
save.
diggity dee.
That's what I was thinking. We'll do the. initiative.
You should take a picture of this screen or
Yes.
write them down just because I think it will maintain this stuff up, but I'm not
yeah,
positive.
it does, but yeah, just in case.
Yeah, I could take a picture of it with my phone.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I
I'm
just
doing
did
some
that.
screenshots of it, so don't worry about it.
Brr.
Beer.
Giggity. I don't know. I don't mind re-rolling for initiative.
I don't.
Yeah, the entire
yeah.
party does it. Yeah,
I'm
okay.
quite
Besides,
happy with my 28. Thank you.
So like right now, CJ, if I was to attack, the monks would take attacks of opportunity, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, and
no.
I'm gonna rule this open a little bit. You guys are at this point. I'm gonna correct the order here. So you're there. The monks were behind you guys, and you guys were pretty much lined up like that. Monks are pretty much like this. And Davdak would be in the. It would no. Davdak would be behind.
I'd be
Nope.
behind. Yeah.
No, Davdak
Where's
would be behind.
Yeah, I'm there.
Draco.
No.
I'm in the black.
he's below.
There.
He's below.
Oh, okay. There it is.
Hold on.
Yeah, you can see the edge of him.
Just south of.
There we go.
There I am.
Yeah, the room that you're able to move in and out of is about, I'm gonna say 15 by 15. So you guys can fit 3 across, or not 15 by 15, but 15 feet across,
Yeah.
at about the entire hallway with the door separating the two, which is now open, is about 50 feet. So you
Okay.
have about 50 feet to move and 15 feet to move side to side.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to be a very tight place for you guys.
That's fine.
I don't mind that because my abilities come into play a lot more when I'm standing next to someone, and I don't think I have much of a choice in this
No,
particular
you really
case.
don't.
All right. So yeah.
Don't
we
I have
will,
a beach volleyball of fire that I can use?
Yeah, make sure it's
Ball of fire.
sure it's over there and not here.
Yeah, make sure you hit it over the net. Don't hit the net. Hit it over the net.
Over the net. Okay,
Over
got
the
it.
net. Yeah, spike
Cool.
it over
We
the
will-
net.
So 2 weeks, we will.
approximately, yes. I don't know how my surgery is going to go
yeah.
because
Oh yes.
that's next week. And I'm out next week, so I don't know what we're going to do the week after that yet.
Okay. Well, depending on how you
most
feel.
likely 2 weeks.
Okay. Cool enough.
2 weeks.
I should be in a good enough place to do it in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
TGIOS 137.
Tippity tap tap.
All right.
tap.
All right, so that is the end of this episode of the Mana Pool. You guys have any questions or anything like that?
No, it's a battle. We're going to battle.
Nope, here we go.
I'm
we go.
honestly kind of the thing I'm concerned about out of character is I'm actually not sure which is more of a threat. The golems, because I think the golems could take a lot of abuse, but I'm not sure how much damage they do. I mean, they might be like super formidable, or the monks, who granted are not intelligent, but that's maybe not what they're hired for.
No, they are. You could tell by them that they have nice built muscles, and that is kind of
Yeah.
what they're there for.
So I'm like, I don't know which way to run. But that's not a
And
question I want you to answer. We're gonna find that out.
Yes.
We did find out that the constructs do grow tougher as.
Yes.
But these guys, those were fresh constructs. These guys were already there. So,
Yeah.
and also you guys were at level 1, and I was being extremely nice to you guys. Guess what doesn't happen at level 4 anymore?
No more,
No,
Mr.
the
Nice
the
Guy.
the DM training wheels just go away, and yeah.
They fall
So
off.
TPK. Well, if we roll this week like we did last week, Dale accepted.
I might
I-
do TPK.
Oh my god, yeah, it might be. This might be the end of the mana pool.
Oh, if you don't want it to be the end of the mana pool, patreon.com/geekio.
I don't know. If we survived last week, surely we can survive anything.
Oh, man.
No,
Maybe.
Well, the last
Pretty
round, not last
close.
week. That was like a month ago.
Last week was about a month ago. Yes.
Yeah, right. So yeah, we'll be back probably in a couple of weeks, maybe 3, depending on how my surgery goes, folks. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. I won't be on the show next week, so it's gonna be. I don't know if Dale's gonna be on the show next week because he's gonna be.
I'll be on the show next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it'll be.
I get back on
Jazz
Tuesday.
and-
I'll be back on Tuesday, so
Okay.
I should be
So
around
it'll be
for Friday.
Jazz and Raul and Dale, and if they want to get somebody to come on, they can get somebody to come on. Cool, yay! But
Hooray.
I'm going to be literally in the hospital. So
do
I'm
we wanna
going
do
to jet.
Do we want to do a rent review? I feel like a rent review.
all right, so let's
Well,
go
we'll
ahead and
talk
wrap
about
this
that
up
later.
before. So
Yeah.
Andy, thank you for joining us again.
Yes.
Thank you, Andy.
See you guys soon.
Fairly well.
Bye bye, Batman.
Good morrow.
Bye 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 bye. Bye.
All right, so you can reach the show at twitter.com/geekio show, facebook.com/geekio show. All of our shows, notes, everything for the entire network is at geek-io.net. You can contact the show via email, geekioshow@gmail.com, or you can give us a call on the Geek line, 727-489-4335. That is 727-489-GEEK. Also, remember, we record Thursdays, approximately 10 p.m. Eastern Time, over at geek-io.net/live. And our mobile listeners can tune in at tunein.alphageekradio.com or diamondclub.tv.
Will you play the right bumper?
Oh.
Well,
And I kind of just went over what's happening next week on the Geek IO
Yeah,
show.
next
So
week
Dale,
there's... No.
ding, 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 ding,
that's a-
ding.
Now it's time for the Geek IO Winter Movie Smackdown Update.
Update.
Wow, on the fly. Look at that.
Yeah.
Hey, there
Not
you go.
not at all
Yeah.
like Dale and I practiced this.
Oh, I didn't know there was practicing.
No, they
That's what
really
happens when we're in the
wasn't.
same room.
Yeah, right.
This is all we've done all week is just practice this one thing.
We've done nothing else.
Nothing else at all.
No trip to Disney.
Nope.
No. Okay. Nothing.
No eating
No
Tim
Tim Tam
Tams.
eating, nothing.
No,
Just
Oh
no,
my
no,
gosh, see jazz. Okay.
no Taco Bell.
Hashtag
nothing.
CJazz.
Hashtag.
Yes, it happens.
Hey, I got to experience sea jazz firsthand. It's real,
Yes.
folks.
It is a frightening thing when it happens in real life.
It really is.
What happened now?
Sea jazz in real life.
Yeah, the hashtag CJazz. Jazz and I on the same wavelength at the same time.
Actually, I felt like I was third wheeling. I'm kidding.
Was that
No, there's-
CJ or Dale that we both broke out into songs simultaneously about the same thing?
I think that was me.
Yeah, it was Dale.
That was
Yeah.
me. That was creaky, if anything.
Yeah, that was creepy.
Oh, well.
It's just Jazz is a morph person, so he can just tune into anybody's wavelength at any given time.
Something
But
like
that
that,
was,
yeah.
That was amazing, though.
It's also a byproduct of him being so handsome. It's a way that he can lure his mates into the bedroom so he can eat their heads.
Whoa.
Jazz may or may not be a praying mantis.
Is that...
Okay.
Anyway, I'm not asking that question.
I can neither confirm nor deny if Jarred Azevedo is a praying
Well.
mantis.
All
So,
I had was tasty
You know,
cider.
you know who is a praying mantis, just to get off
Ah!
a bit more. But anyway.
Number one, bitches!
Dang it, Revenant! I survived Star Wars, and then you snuck up on me.
Revenant sweeping up, getting all of the Oscar nominations, and then bringing in all of the money. I am at $21.5 million. Jarred Azevedo is at $19.9 million. Dale is at $12.8 million. Raul is at $12.1 million. And Sakani bringing up the rear with $9.2 million. But that's okay. His big movies are coming out next month. And then Dale's going to win it all with frickin' Zootopia. So none of this matters.
Yeah.
Not a single bit of this
Nothing
matters.
matters.
None of this matters at all. Not a
Yes, it
single
does.
bit.
It
$7
really does.
for Zootopia is
Hey,
just
it depends
dumb.
on where the Revenant lands. Seriously.
No, there's no way. There's absolutely no way. This
I
is
don't know.
you are going to win. It is as simple as that.
Looking at my-
Unless 13 Hours also brings in Revenant money, yeah, there's no way.
Looking at my movies that I've had in the SmackDown so far, I realistically should have been in last place. So there's that. So who the hell knows?
Creed brought in all of the money, so there you had that going for you.
Had that going
I'm
for
still
me.
hoping for Deadpool.
Yeah, that has rated R attached to it, so it has a limitation.
Whoa. No birch in there.
Bubble.
No buckets. Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, what had happened was Star Wars: The Force Awakens ended up with bringing in $14.488 million to me. Point Break brought in a whole whopping $2.46 million for Dale.
Oh.
Troy brought in
Ouch.
$5.2 million for Sakani, and The Hateful Eight brought in $3.1 million for Sakani. By the way, Hateful Eight was really good, guys. Seriously, it's a shame that it didn't bring in any money. It really and truly is. And The Revenant is currently at $50 million gross domestic, bringing in $5.6 million to me. So
And that's 1 week?
1 week.
1 week. 1 week.
How many week runs do we have for the SmackDown?
2.
Two.
By the end of this,
Yeah.
do you think Star Wars will break $1 billion
Oh yeah.
domestically?
Yeah, just be lucky that we end at 2 weeks, or else I would have. There's no way anybody would be able to beat me with Star Wars.
Sorry.
Even with paying $45 for it, the fact that Star Wars is currently at $822 million. So yeah, if we didn't have the 2 week restriction on this, Star Wars would completely, and there would be no way, unfortunately, and that's not fun, to be honest.
No.
And that's the reason why we did this, because we started when the Avengers was a thing. So we're like, yeah, we really need to think of a way to not have that movie just completely demolish all of us.
That's true.
So we avoided the Cord Killers thing of where they spent 6 months complaining and arguing about what they were going to do about Star Wars.
What do
We
we
already
do
had that
about the
built
Star
in.
Wars?
We
At least they
already
came
had
up with
our
something.
And it seems to
Can you-
work pretty well. I mean, this
Yeah.
rule
It did.
rule
The
seems to work
weighting
out
and the
fairly well.
actually weighted, counting it and
Yeah, it does weigh
how
it down.
much you
It
pay
it does.
and it made a good adjustment. Like Star Wars didn't dominate. It just
Yeah.
it
Well,
hit
it
hard.
brought in $15 million. So
Almost $15 million, which is more than the bottom 3 people have.
exactly. One movie brought me in above Dale. Like,
Just straight away.
But it kept me.
how
But I
Zootopia
stayed
just
in first
came out of
place until
nowhere,
the
dude.
Revenant came in.
Yeah.
how much did American Sniper bring in for Dale? Does anybody know exactly?
It was
23 million?
20 something
Okay,
million.
so yeah, it was still all right.
I'm,
Yeah, he
I'm
paid-
approaching that with Zootopia money.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
paid
Zootopia
$10
does
for it,
what
I
it's trying
think,
to do,
and it
then,
made like 250. So he made 25 million off of.
Was
one
American-
movie.
American Sniper, $8, 223,682,000. Net 27.97 million.
Almost 28 million on a single.
Did
movie.
did you get American Sniper off a wild card as well?
No.
No.
What if his movies got canceled and he's like, I'm just gonna take this stupid American Sniper movie?
No, it was betted on. No, it was.
No, it was in the actual show because we were like, what is that?
What's that? That's not gonna do anything. Well, Dave was just snitching up another terrible movie.
As Rocket Raccoon is a sniper.
Never underestimate Americans and guns. So
That's why I'm hoping 13 hours does bank.
Yay, rednecks.
like you need it.
Is that the Benghazi one or is that a different
Yes,
one?
that's the Benghazi one.
Oh.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So, Dale, if I would like to support the network, how do I do that?
Well, I can tell you what's on the Geek.io network, but that's Jarred Azevedo's job. You're welcome.
If you want to support us and give us all these awesome shows, make them better and greater, maybe keep Dale in the States permanently.
Ooh,
With enough money, you could do this.
There's a goal on there, I think.
Yeah, I think there is.
Yeah, sure.
It's the
You can
Tim
make
Tam.
one.
It's the Tim Tam goal.
Yeah, the Tim Tam goal where we make we move Dale to the United States permanently.
With Red Velvet Tim Tams.
But if you want to see what all we're doing, head over to the Geek.io site. There's a generic live show. They did the top stories of 2015 with CJ live in Florida.
A generic pre-recorded live show.
Pretty much.
Sorry, I
Accounting
didn't mean to
Droid
ruin
does
magic.
vertical integration. And last week on the show, we had Christopher, the head of Greater Than Games, and we talked Sentinels of the Multiverse and more.
Yes, seriously, that was an amazing show, guys. Go back and listen to that. It's the reason why I don't normally put the last week on Geek.io stuff on the this part of the show, but that was a really good show.
That was amazing. That was an amazing show. Best show of the year, I think.
Yeah,
In conjunction with this show, I mean, they're tied at the moment.
And I wasn't there because I was
slacking,
recovering from sleep,
Flooring. Yeah.
from driving for 8 hours, and then I didn't have internet. I mean, I had internet, sort
you
of.
could have sat by the pool and recorded.
Even out by the pool, it sucked. It just didn't drop every 5 seconds.
You only drove for only eight hours?
Yeah, from
Yes,
my
I
house
flew
to
for 33
Disney.
hours and 23 minutes. I don't want to hear anything. Also,
No, I
33
didn't say
hours, the
anything.
story of Benghazi.
the story of Dale Campbell. Also, please remember to visit our Patreon site.
I have a better joke than that. 33 hours, the story of an Aussie.
Please remember to visit our Patreon site over at patreon.com/geekio to help us out with a small monthly donation. If you think we're worth $5 for all of our content, we'll give you, your site, cause, whatever a shout out at the top of the
Dad
show.
joke? Put in dad jokes.
If you think we're worth $10, we'll hire you permanently so you can write better jokes for CJ.
Ding dad joke.
It's true.
It's true.
Ding dad joke.
Though hire is a,
A loose
a
term.
loose
Yes.
definition of the word. Yeah.
No, I'll hire them. It's fine. The intensive recruiting process.
Yes. Very, very extensive interviews and background checking processes.
Extensive, that's the word I was looking for, not intensive.
Drug tests.
Yeah.
In fact, not at all the fact that the boss makes people drink on the job.
No, not that.
Sake makes Dale grumpy.
Anyway.
We can also be found on Stitcher Radio, iTunes. Search for Geek.io, and be sure to leave us an honest review, and we'll gladly read it.
On the show. Come on, Dale. Read those show title candidates.
Oh, I've lost track of where we were at the show. All right.
Dale drinking
Dale.
sake? He's making you drink sake?
Yes.
I didn't know this was
Literally,
making you drink.
I
want this
said
job.
no. I said no. By the way, it's
And I said no. Shut up and drink it.
Pretty
I want
much.
some sake.
Well,
Where's my sake?
It's great imported from Japan apple sake.
It's in this flask. Can't you
Have
see
you
it?
not drank the entire thing yet?
I have. That's the
Oh.
joke. Show title candidates for episode number 136.
Dale and I are
Show-
really married, guys. Seriously.
Episode 13. Almost got purple manned. It's so hard reading it with the light off. I'm normally like reading these at 3 o'clock in the afternoon for a reason.
With the sun shining and the birds singing.
Exactly. Pack a sandwich or two.
Sandwich, not
Pack a
sandwich.
I said sandwich.
No, you said sandwich.
I said
He
sandwich.
said sandwich.
Dale and I
it's
are
just his
married.
accent, you know.
I said sandwich.
He's
Sandwich.
already losing his Australian accent.
I can't do English, so there's that. Can we ride on Driku? Turns him on around. Return the goodbye. You're a dragon, and this is crazy. But here's my helmet, so call me maybe.
Say helmet.
Amulet.
Amulet.
Amulet. Okay. Driku getting all the ladies. Don't cross the streams. Who's a praying mantis? Sake makes Dale grumpy, and that's the joke. And 50 Shades of
Durukuru. Durukuru.
Dr. Kerr.
Dr. Kerr.
Shades of Dr. Kerr. Coming this fall to the BBC. Dr. Kerr.
50 Shades of Dr. Kerr playing at 2 a.m. on HBO.
And BBC 5. Yeah, on BBC 5, we have all of your Dr. Kerr needs.
It's the Dr. Kerr channel. Driku, there you go.
No. Raul, did you seriously have to look up how to spell it?
Yes.
I noticed there was a pause there, and then you went back and changed it.
I had to move
Man.
the window over to my second screen so I could see this.
Spell it with me. D-R-I-C-U.
All right, folks. On that note, we're gonna go ahead and head on out of here. I will see you all in 2 weeks. They'll see you in a week. I might try and coerce them into doing Gem and the Hologram right and review while
No, that will not happen.
No.
Showing that movie.
It's
I
on.
I could rent it on Vudu for $2.
On Voodoo already?
Yes.
It's on Vudu already.
Oh,
Maybe I'll
It
find
is.
it on Netflix.
It's not. Oh, it's
It's gonna be on there next month.
Yes.
Yeah, give it a few days.
Yeah.
Fine.
All right.
All right, folks. On that note, we're gonna go ahead and head on out of here. I'm gonna play the old outro because I don't have one recorded for 2016 yet. So, folks, we will see you next time on the Geek.io show. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
I
This has been a Geek.io production. Copyright 2015. Geek.io. Geek in, geek out. Thank you. What that?